Jai Gurudev and welcome. It is a pleasure to have you here today. As an expert in the art of living techniques, you are uniquely positioned to help us understand how meditation, yoga, and Sudarshan Kriya not only lead to physical and mental well being, but also contribute to financial success and enable individuals to make a significant impact on society. Can you begin by explaining the scientific basis for how these practices lead to prosperity? Jai Gurudev, and thank you for having me. I'm excited to share how these ancient techniques are supported by modern science in ways that directly contribute to success both personally and financially. At the heart of the art of living practices is mental clarity and emotional resilience, both of which are scientifically proven to be the key drivers of success in the modern world. Practices like Sudarshan Kriya and meditation create a profound shift in how we respond to stress, make decisions, and engage with others. Let's start with Sudarshan Kriya, which is a unique rhythmic breathing technique that impacts us physiology and measurable ways. Scientific studies, such as those published in the Journal of Clinical Psychology and the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine, show that Sudarshan Kriya reduces stress hormones like cortisol, improves serotonin levels, which promote emotional well being, and enhances brain function. When the body is less stressed and the mind is clearer, individuals are better equipped to perform at their best, especially in high pressure environments such as businesses or entrepreneurships. Furthermore, there is growing evidence from neuroplasticity research that suggests consistent meditation practices increase the brain's ability to adapt to new challenges and optimize decision making. This is critical for achieving not only mental success but also financial prosperity. That is fascinating. So, by reducing stress and improving brain function, these techniques directly impact decision making, which is crucial for success in businesses. But how does this translate into financial abundance? And can you elaborate on the mechanisms that make someone prosperous? The link between mindfulness, meditation, and financial prosperity is increasingly recognized in both scientific research and business circles. For example, a study published in the Psychological Science showed that mindfulness meditation improves cognitive flexibility, our ability to shift focus and adapt to new circumstances. This flexibility is essential for entrepreneurs, investors, and anyone who is navigating the unpredictable nature of the business world. In business, one of the main advantages of these practices is that they allow individuals to make better decisions not out of fear or urgency, but from a place of calm and clarity. The more aligned we are with our inner sense of purpose, the better decisions we make, whether it is in managing investments, expanding a business, or even handling challenging situations. Meditation and breathing exercises such as Sudarshan Kriya help individuals avoid decision fatigue, enhance creativity, and stay focused on long term goals rather than get distracted by short term pleasures. For example, in the book of The Mindful Entrepreneur, author Joel Go discusses research that shows mindful leaders tend to make better decisions under pressure, which leads to superior business outcomes. These leaders are also more empathetic, which helps foster better relationships with clients, customers, and employees, all of which are essential for sustainable business growth. When you practice these techniques consistently, you begin to attract opportunities, make wiser choices, and manage risks better, leading naturally to financial success. That's a compelling argument. So, these techniques not only help individuals manage their personal wealth but also improve their ability to interact meaningfully with others, which enhances business success. But what about the aspect of contributing to society? How do these practices help individuals channel their financial success into community service? And why is that important? That's a great question, and it is where the true power of these techniques shines. The art of living philosophy teaches that true wealth isn't just financial, it is also about a sense of fulfillment and the ability to contribute to the greater good. Meditation, yoga, and Sudarshan Kriya help foster a deeper sense of inner peace and connectedness. When individuals experience this deep inner satisfaction, they naturally begin to think beyond themselves. They begin to realize that their success is part of a bigger picture, one where their wealth and influence can create a positive impact on society. Research published in journals like the Journal of Social Issues and Psychological Science supports the idea that individuals who practice mindfulness and engage in selfless service experience higher levels of happiness and life satisfaction. This sense of fulfillment often drives individuals to use their financial success to give back to their communities. Additionally, there is a concept in the happiness economics field that suggests people who engage in acts of generosity experience a psychological boost and are more likely to invest in socially responsible projects. Studies such as one published in Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences found that individuals who are consistently involved in altruistic activities or community services tend to report higher levels of happiness, which in turn positively affects the financial outcomes as well. From a financial perspective, when individuals contribute to causes that are meaningful to them, they often find that their wealth grows not just because they make good decisions, but because they are operating from a place of purpose and alignment with their values. This leads to more sustainable and fulfilling wealth creation, which then facilitates larger contributions to social issues. The Art of Living Foundation, for example, has implemented large scale social programs funded by individuals who follow these practices. These range from education and healthcare initiatives to disaster relief and rural development programs. By engaging in these practices, people are not only able to experience personal growth and financial success, but they are also inspired to use their resources to create a more equitable world. That's very powerful. So these practices create a shift in mindset from focusing solely on personal wealth to recognizing the role that one's success plays in broader social impact. But how do we see this practically in terms of financial contributions to society? Let's take a couple of examples to see how this plays out in the real world. One powerful example is the Art of Living's youth leadership training programs. These programs, which emphasize meditation, service, and leadership, have empowered thousands of young individuals to launch social enterprise and community service initiatives. Many of these individuals have used their business acumen combined with the principles learned through these programs to create enterprises not only generate profit but also reinvest in local communities, whether through job creation, educational initiatives, or sustainable agriculture. Another example is the work of individuals who, after attaining financial success, establish charitable foundations to fund social ventures. One key principle that guides these individuals is the idea that giving is the new receiving. Wealth for them becomes a tool for change, whether they are funding infrastructure projects in rural areas, building schools, or supporting healthcare programs. Studies on corporate social responsibility (CSR), like those in the International Journal of Nonprofit and Voluntary Sector Marketing, show that companies that focus on social good tend to enjoy greater long term profitability. So, the more these individuals contribute, the more they tend to thrive financially as they attract positive opportunities and foster goodwill. That's an important point, the symbiotic relationship between financial success and social impact. But for someone just starting to practice these techniques, what kind of tangible benefits could they expect in the short term, and how can they begin to integrate these practices into their daily routine and see results both personally and financially? A great question, and it is important to recognize that transformation through these techniques happens gradually but consistently. For someone just starting out, the immediate benefits they'll notice are a reduction in stress, better emotional balance, and improved focus. These effects are immediate and will have a noticeable impact on how they approach both their professional and personal lives. From a financial perspective, the more regularly someone practices these techniques, the better they will be at managing challenges, staying focused, and making decisions with a calm mind. This is especially important for entrepreneurs or anyone who deals with high stakes decision making. The initial shift might be a subtle, it could be making better investment choices or simply being more productive at work, but over time, these small changes accumulate and lead to significant financial growth. To integrate these practices into daily life, it is important to start with daily meditation, even if it is just for 10 to 15 minutes. Integrating yoga into the morning routine helps improve physical energy and overall well being. Sudarshan Kriya, as part of a structured practice, can be learned through courses provided by the Art of Living. And it can be have a transformative effects within weeks, even within the first few months. Many people report increased clarity, reduced stress, and improved decision making. Additionally, many successful professionals and entrepreneurs who practice these techniques recommend using them not just for self care but as a foundation for creating value, whether it is through innovative ideas, ethical decision making, or fostering teamwork in a way that benefits everyone involved. That is very helpful. So, by establishing a daily routine and consistently practicing these techniques, individuals can see improvements not only in personal well being but also in professional performance and financial success. Exactly. Success is not a one time event, it is the result of ongoing practice, consistency, and a mindset of abundance. By incorporating these practices into their daily lives, individuals unlock their potential for not just personal wealth but also a deeper, more meaningful contribution to the world. When we start from within, everything else follows, including financial growth and the ability to make a positive impact in the community. Thank you so much for your time today and for sharing such valuable insights. It is clear that the practices of meditation, yoga, and Sudarshan Kriya are not just tools for mental clarity, but powerful catalysts for financial success and meaningful social change. It was a pleasure speaking with you. The real wealth lies in sharing the knowledge and resources we accumulate along the way. The art of living provides the tools, and it is up to each individual to use them to create success, wealth, and a better world. Jai Gurudev.